Had my sauerkraut, have my celery juice, have my matcha latte, my ginger shot, and the only thing missing would be a vitamin C pack and some glutathione. Good morning, hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. I'm Shayla. We ended the last vlog on a very emotional note. Saying goodbye to my mom is never easy. I've never lived this far away from my family before. I've always lived like an hour drive away. So it's still something I'm getting used to, even though I've lived here for over a year now. But yeah, I'm glad that I got to share her trip with you guys, and I'm glad you guys enjoyed watching. We had so much fun and it went way too quickly. It always does though, because we have so much fun together. It is Monday morning, and I thought that I would pick up the vlogging camera for the next few days. I have a busy few days and some fun things planned, some influencer events, and I'm also going on a very last minute trip in a couple days, which I'll fill you in on later. And I thought that I would just take you along with me. Right at the top of this vlog, I wanted to answer some questions that I saw in the comments, one of which was about some links. I typically always link everything I'm wearing, sharing, or showing in the description box. If you don't find a link there, it's because I quite literally couldn't find a link. Did your mom meet you-know-who? Yes, they did meet. Why do you call him you-know-who? Well, we can now call him my boyfriend. But I don't use his first name because I want to respect his privacy. He didn't sign up to share his life online. I did. And I want to keep most of our relationship private because it is between him and I, you know. I do share my life with you guys, and I love documenting and sharing my life for myself and for you, but I also want to be mindful of keeping some things sacred, you know. I can't give away everything. So that is why I was calling him you-know-who, but now I guess if I do speak about him, I'll just refer to him as my boyfriend, which is very fun and exciting. And that is all I'm gonna say about that for now. Are you doing anything different with your makeup? No, but maybe I'm more tan than I was in my makeup routine that I shared during Vlogmas last year. Everything I use is still the same, other than that cream nude sticks blush that I recently got that I shared in a recent vlog. I'm doing everything the same though. So if you haven't seen that makeup routine video, go back to Vlogmas 2022, and I don't remember which day it is, but I will pop it here on the screen and you can go back and look at that, because I share every makeup product that I use in that video, and it is still the same. I'm just probably a little bit more tan now. How do I like the Jolie shower head? I'm loving it. I think it's still too soon to tell you whether it's making a massive difference, but I will say that my skin has been extremely clear for the last few weeks. Knock on wood, you know. I have been pretty good about my celery juice though, which helps me, as well as sauerkraut. But I also would like to say that the shower head is probably helping as well. So loving that still. Updates to come on that. Also, the reason why I have my makeup done this morning is because I am shooting some Reels content this morning. I took kind of a little break unintentionally. I put up a Q&A box on my Instagram last week, and a lot of the questions were about why I took a break from the podcast, why I haven't posted on Instagram very much lately. And the truth is, it is really hard to balance everything out. I have my YouTube channel, my Instagram, my podcast, my program, then throw on top of that trying to date, have a social life, keep up with my health and wellness and spiritual routines, and it just was so much, especially having my mom in town. I didn't plan on taking as much time off as I did when my mom was here, but when she got here, I realized this is really special time that I want to be spending with her, and I want it to be quality time, and the work can wait. If you've been following me for a while, then you know I'm typically always working. I never take breaks. I'm always outputting so much content. People would ask me all the time, how do you do so much? And the truth is, I never took breaks. I never had a life outside of creating, and creating gives me purpose and meaning in life, and I love doing it, but I was holding myself to an unrealistic standard, and I had absolutely zero work-life balance. Oh, my eye is watering. My eye's been doing this weird thing where every few days it'll just start randomly watering, so that's what that is. Anyway, after an incredibly long streak of being in grind mode, I just hit a wall and started feeling really burnt out. I am feeling like I'm getting my inspiration and mojo back, which is very exciting. And I think more than anything, I just learned that I need to take breaks regularly versus burning myself out, hitting a wall, and then feeling like I have absolutely nothing to give. So if you're one of the people that asked that question on my Instagram story, that is why I'm working my way back and going to figure out a way I can create a more balanced, sustainable routine of creating moving forward. Today is day one of getting back into creation mode because I felt really inspired this morning to shoot a reel. So that is what I'm also doing this morning, but that's besides the point. I'm gonna get dressed, go on a walk, and get going for the day. Sorry if it's loud, but I'm out walking and I'm kind of near the bridge and the train's going by and everything, but I've been wanting to get a new journal, and I remember seeing this really cute little shop way far down, and I think I'm just gonna walk there and see if they have a cute little journal for me. My journal is so cute. I'm so excited. I'm telling you, this is like a little hack of mine. You can get into the vibe of any routine if you have something within the routine that makes you excited to do that. Whether it's working out and getting a new set, or whether it be journaling and getting a new journal that makes you excited to write in it. Yay. I do have work that I need to get done today, and I also need to grocery shop and pick up a few things, but I really want to journal. So what I think I'm gonna do is pack a little bag with my journal, and maybe go up on the roof and journal, because we have like a little area up on the roof that I feel like nobody ever uses. It's like a little private outdoor space for me, since no one's ever up there when I go up there. And meditate for a little bit, and then I'll go run my errands. I also want to make some Peak BT Fountain, which is another thing that I've been doing religiously that I know has been helping my skin. Speaking of Peak, if you watch my videos a lot, you know I'm a big fan of Peak. I am obsessed with their Radiant Skin Duo, which is composed of their Sun Goddess Matcha and BT Fountain, which is a beauty electrolyte drink that has electrolytes and hyaluronic acid and ceramides, which is amazing for your skin. This is the matcha that I used this morning, and I just can't say enough good things about this. Hydrating and replenishing electrolytes, especially during the summer months, is key to healthy, youthful, plump, gorgeous looking skin. That is why I'm obsessed with BT Fountain. My skin is deeply affected by the weather, as well as how hydrated I am, and this just adds a little bit of extra hydration for me. And it's just like a lovely, refreshing drink that I really, truly look forward to every single day. BT Fountain is an electrolyte with skincare benefits that help reduce fine lines and wrinkles and increase skin's elasticity and hydration. The Sun Goddess Matcha is the best matcha. It's quadruple toxin screen for purity. It contains chlorophyll and antioxidants, which help detoxify and brighten the skin. And I love that both the Sun Goddess Matcha and BT Fountain require zero prep. They come in these cute little packets. You can take them on the go. I always take them when I travel, keep them in my little jar up there on my shelf. And we just love Peak. The Radiant Skin Duo is a must for your summer skin routine. For a limited time, Peak is offering 2 free gifts when you shop using my link below. You get this gorgeous little glass beaker and the actual best hand frother in the world. Like, I'm telling you, it's better than any other hand frother I've ever had. I am obsessed with it. Again, you can receive these 2 free gifts when you shop the Radiant Skin Duo using my link below. Trust me, you're gonna love the Radiant Skin Duo. I've gotten so many messages from those of you that have started using the Radiant Skin Duo, and I've heard nothing but good things. So I know you're gonna love it, just like me. I actually crave it, like I really do. It's so good. Truly so bizarre that half the time I go to Whole Foods, they don't have any celery. So I guess I will not be prepping celery. I didn't get a ton of stuff at the store just because I am going out of town Thursday morning. So I'm only home for the next like couple of days, but I wanted to meal prep celery juice, which I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna have to order it, that's fine. And some kale salad and my black bean burger patties, which I've made a million times on my channel, but that is just, sounds really good to me. It's been a minute since I made that. with that being said, I got some kale, butter lettuce because I want to make a veggie sandwich. More on that in a moment. Also got these sliced red onion, pickled red onions. Yum, these sound amazing. More sauerkraut, got some avocado, tomato, sweet potato, onion for my black bean burger patties, parsley for the patties, some bell pepper for my salad, and tomatoes for my salad. Marmite because I've been out of it for a minute, and I love toasted sourdough with Marmite. Delicious. And lastly, I got some harissa for this veggie sandwich that I want to make. I went to the farmer's market on Saturday, I think, yeah. And got some freshly baked sourdough, which was so expensive. I'm still not over it. But it was like somebody that I knew, and I told them I would stop by, and then I got there and I like saw the price and I was like, I can't back out now, and I just like did it. Anyway, it's amazing sourdough. This is probably the only time I'll be purchasing it. Anyway, that's besides the point. I have some sourdough and I want to make a veggie sandwich. I mean, it is gorgeous looking sourdough, and I do feel really good about supporting small businesses, but OMG. I'm not gonna tell you how much it was, so don't ask me. I'm still a little bit in shock, but that's okay, we'll get over it. I'm gonna make lunch, do a bit of meal prep, and then I have a bunch of admin and editing that I need to get done, and then I would love to get on my yoga mat at some point today and move my body. That is the plan for the rest of the day. Black bean burger patties are done. Just halved the recipe because I'm only gonna be here for another 3 days, like I said. So I just made 3 patties for the next few nights of dinners. Before I put these in the oven, I wanna go down to the gym and get on my yoga mat and move because I have been sitting on my computer all day long. By the way, the recipe for the black bean burgers are on my blog. You can quite literally type into Google Shayla Quinn black bean burgers and they'll come up. So glad I got to catch up with Annie. Oh, I miss her so much. She's one of my best friends from LA. I also decided to make some couscous to eat with my black bean burger patty. I just made this one from Whole Foods. It is my favorite. It's delicious. Couscous, black bean burger patty, and broccoli. Also, in case you didn't notice, Bolly got a haircut. She looks pretty cute and she loves broccoli. Okay, you can't take it all in one piece. Okay, you go. That's it. That's all. No, that's all. Look at her looking at me. She knows I'm a sucker. Okay, this is the last one, for real. Goodbye. There you go, Penny. There you go. morning. Cannot decide if I want matcha or coffee this morning. I feel like maybe I'll have a matcha in a little bit because it is 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm gonna need probably more caffeine than I have needed lately. I think I'll start with a coffee. Why not? I got some new coffee flavors just for fun. Did not plan on waking up this early, but I am up. I have a ton of work to do, so I guess it's fine. Couldn't go back to sleep, so. Who else is up? Are we surprised? She wants her morning treat. So last night I took the dogs on one last walk before I went to bed. I didn't vlog it because it was just like dark and late. But I got a package that I opened from Patchology for self-care day that is on July 24th, which I did not know. And they sent me a bunch of goodies. How sweet is that? I love their eye patches. So they sent me some more of their eye patches. Oh my gosh, excuse me. More eye patches, chilled face mask, gloss to balm lip treatment, some sheet masks, which I love a sheet mask. And then sheet masks, but for your feet and your hands, which is lovely. I'm excited to try these. Don't forget that apparently International Self-Care Day is on July 24th. So hopefully, will you even see this vlog before then? I think you will. Yeah. As you're watching this, tomorrow is International Self-Care Day. Happy Self-Care Day. You know I love self-care. Oh my gosh, you guys. I had the craziest dreams last night. Ay, ay, ay. All right, got my coffee, which I kind of wish I made a matcha. That's okay, I'll make one in a little bit. I am going to get some work done and then I'll catch up with you after. Need to like focus right now. I was almost about to leave the kitchen and get started on work until I was stopped by this one. She never forgets. She never forgets her morning treat. They love the peanut butter banana ones from Trader Joe's. They're grain-free. Did you want one? Show them your tricks. Down. Wow, good. Finally getting back into the swing of things. Feel like I'm back. Look, it had to be done, okay? I had to order celery juice. Could I have walked there to pick it up? Yes, but I'm like in my workflow right now. And sometimes you have to prioritize convenience over not doing the thing, you know? I got 2 20-ounce celery juices so I can have some today, tomorrow, and Thursday morning before my flight. I also got a podcast episode up, which I am so happy about. I feel like I'm getting back into my groove and routine, and that feels so freaking good. Oh my gosh. If you didn't know, I have a podcast called the Yoga Inspired Life Podcast. I do typically post new episodes every single Tuesday. I have since I started the podcast in 2020, aside from the last couple of weeks, but we are back on track. You can listen on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. And this podcast episode is all about goal setting, setting intentions, and doing like a mid-year check-in, which I just did the other day. So if you are wanting to realign for the rest of the year, this episode is for you. Going for a walk. The weirdest weather today. It randomly just started downpouring outside. The weather has been so strange this summer. I want the warm sunshine back. We want the sunshine back. All right, I am just going to podcast here for a little bit. Taking a break from work and we're gonna go to Barry's for a little workout in NoHo. Workout is done. That workout kicked my butt. That day kicked my butt. It is now almost 8 o'clock. I decided after my workout, which I went to at like 5:45 or something like that, I don't remember, to get a smoothie because I was literally starving, even though I did have a veggie sandwich for lunch. I was just like so hungry. So I got a protein smoothie and decided I wanted to walk around Soho, which was lovely because the rain stopped. It was actually really nice and I just love living in New York City and I still am not over it that I live here. I know I've lived here for over a year, but I still just get so excited by living here and I feel like I've done so much and seen so much, yet there is still so much more that I have not seen and done here, and that just makes me so excited. I'm gonna take the dogs out for a walk, shower, and pretty much have the same dinner I had last night, which I know is really boring. But you know, we're just eating up the food we have in the fridge. Still haven't made my kale salad. I don't know why I thought I could do that. Maybe, I don't know. Highly doubt that I'll finish that before I go, but that's okay. Maybe we'll leave it for Brooke, who is staying with the doggies while I go. Oh good, I do have some broccoli left. Fabulous. Okay, we got this. I just have to muster up enough strength to take the dogs out, shower, and then I'm done. I'm done for the day. I feel like I didn't vlog much today, but that's because I did a lot of admin work and yeah, not exciting stuff. Tomorrow will be a little bit more exciting, although I do need to pre-record a couple of podcast episodes that I will hopefully be able to edit while I'm out of town. If I have downtime, I don't know. But yeah, today was just one of those admin to-do list days that aren't very exciting. It is a hair washing day, but I don't think I'm gonna wash my hair because I'm too tired to dry it. So I think I'm gonna do a little Olaplex treatment, leave it in overnight because YOLO, don't leave comments and tell me not to do it. This is what I used to do. This is what helped my hair grow before. I'm doing it. I'll probably just wear it in my hair for the event tomorrow morning and then wash it after that because I have another event tomorrow night, but more on that later. Anyway, still on my hair growth journey. We are in it to win it, baby. Good morning. Decided I'm not gonna make the same mistake as yesterday because I really want a matcha. So we're gonna make a little matcha latte. Of course, using my Sun Goddess matcha from Peak. Up and ready because I have an event with Beyond Yoga at Equinox this morning. They actually sent me a little outfit to wear today. I have not opened it yet. Oh, these are my favorite leggings. I actually have a pair of these already, but I'm so happy to have another pair because I wear them all the time. The black cotton the midi leggings and a little one strap top. Love that. It is so gloomy outside. It's been raining. I don't understand. I feel like maybe I just got lucky last summer because last summer it was sunny, warm, little humid, but I like the humidity because it's good for my skin. Gorgeous weather. And now this year it is warm, humid, gray, and not sunny and like gorgeous out most days, which is such a bummer. Don't understand what's happening. I normally would use my little beaker, but I'm kind of on a time crunch this morning, so we're just gonna do it in this glass. By the way, I did finally finish In a New York Minute. It has taken me so long to read this book, not for any other reason other than the fact that I just really haven't had a ton of downtime to read, but it is so freaking cute. Highly recommend. I would say I would give it a 7 out of 10 rating, not for any other reason other than the fact that I didn't find it like incredibly riveting like I do Colleen Hoover novels, but I still really enjoyed the story and thought it was really cute. And so if you're looking for a lighthearted romance vibe type book, I would highly recommend. I also love that it's in New York City. It just like makes me really happy. I'm not totally sure what I'm gonna read next, but I will let you know. I have a very big to be read pile that I need to work my way through. I do have a really busy day today because I'm trying to get a little bit of work done ahead of my trip so that I can take some time off while I'm there. Up first is this event, and then I actually also have another event later tonight for Brooklinen, which should be really fun. And I'm taking Brooke as my date, which will be fun. And that will be good for us to connect this evening because she is actually staying with Bolly and Penny while I'm out of town, which is amazing. The girls love her so much, so that worked out perfectly that she's actually in town. She's been traveling a lot for her new job. Anyway, the gang is all here. Celery juice, iced matcha latte, ginger shot, and my lipospheric C and glutathione packets. Why? Okay, anyway, I'm done complaining. I'm not gonna complain about it anymore. It is what it is. The set is really cute. I'm wearing extra small leggings and a small top, although I think I could have actually worn an extra small on the top, but it still fits really well. These are like my emotional support headphones. I'm obsessed with them. I wear them all the time. In case anyone was wondering, they're linked below. Go ahead, yes, go. Yes, the outgoing flight to Atlanta was supposed to be booked for tomorrow morning, not August 3rd. I'm on hold. My trip for tomorrow, the weekend, I booked the wrong dates. I mean, I was 98% sure that I had the dates correct, but I also could be wrong. I could have, it's probably my fault to be completely honest with you, but I'm just wondering if there's any way that I can either rebook it for tomorrow morning or Thursday, August 20th. I cannot believe that I did that. Oh my gosh. Well, we're not going to the event because on my way to the train, I was adding my boarding passes to my Apple Wallet. And I was thinking, it's really strange that I haven't gotten a notification to check in for my flight tomorrow morning that leaves at 8 a.m. And then I figured out that's because I booked it for the wrong dates, was literally in the subway station, ran home while calling the airline, and somehow was able to get travel credit, which is great, and was able to rebook flights 2 hours later for tomorrow, which is fine. And I should just tell you now, I'm going to Atlanta. My boyfriend has a little work trip there, and it just so happens that my best friend, Laura, which if you watched my Bali vlogs, she grew up in Atlanta, and she just so happens to be in Atlanta right now visiting her family. And when he told me he was going and asked me to come with, I was like, wait a minute, this is way too perfect because I have not seen Laura since I was in LA in March. So I'm going to Atlanta tomorrow just for a really quick trip, Thursday to Sunday. And I'm really excited to see Laura and of course spend some quality time with the boyfriend, which is such a weird thing for me to say. I'm still not used to that yet. I haven't had a boyfriend in so long. But yeah, that is where I'm going and what I'm doing. And I cannot believe that I almost, like, what if I didn't look at my flight information and got all the way to the airport and then realized that like I had no flight? But again, crisis averted. Sadly, not going to the event because it started 20 minutes ago, but I had to handle that. And yeah, it all worked out. It all worked out in the end. But let this be a lesson to always double check your dates and times and don't multitask. This is another example of how all over the place I've felt. I just feel like I have so much going on. It's just so much to juggle. Yeah, I need to just slow down. I need to slow down. Anyway, now I have some extra time. I can get some work done and record some podcast episodes. And I also need to pack and get ready for my trip tomorrow morning. Today started off a little rocky, I won't lie. But it actually turned around and it's turned out to be an extremely productive day. I have been podcasting all day and now I'm just getting ready for this Brooklinen event. I did plan on showering and doing my hair, but I got so wrapped up in editing that we're just gonna add a little more tinted moisturizer and work with what we've got. Also, how cute is this set? I got it on Revolve. I will link it below. I am like so excited to wear it. I got it specifically for this event and I'm really into it. All right, I'm just gonna finish touching up my makeup and then we will go pick Brooke up by foot. It is New York City after all. And then we will head to the Brooklinen summer soiree party. Made it to the showroom. There she is. How gorgeous this space is. Hi, I'm Shayla.
Watched some checkerboard ones last year, which were really fun.
This is such an insane event. They have such cute stuff. Also, I can't get over this hotel room has its own terrace. This is just like wild. Time to go to the bar. Just made our own little tonics. You get to pick which base you use. And then we just smelled all of these little scents, and I landed on vanilla and rose. This space is so amazing. Poor Brooke. Stress keeps flying up. Party girl. We haven't even had half a glass, and we're both like, you guys have to see this view. This view over here is stunning. I'm gonna need to eat something soon. What are we gonna do?
Here we go. Moment of truth. What do we think?
Oh, it's actually so pretty. I feel like I'm watching QVC right now. I think you just, oh, no. I think you're supposed to just pull the cap off and spray it. By the way, we've literally had, that probably was like a half glass wine pour that we had. That was amazing. She's actually probably one of my smartest friends as well. I just want to throw that out there. Like, this is no shade to her.
I thought it was like a toner to put on your face.
I'm gonna do mine a little more gracefully. This is actually, the song reminds me of when Jono was like, oh yeah, this song's so flute.
That was so ridiculous.
By the way, for everyone asking, Jono is in Bali.
Donald's in Bali.
He's not in New York anymore, or at least for the time being.
You drink the 12
I'm finally going on the tour.
pizza, dude.
We definitely just left the event to come and get pizza because they had no vegan options for us. Cheers. Cheers, Steve. Slices. Very excited for this. This is the best decision we made all night. And on that note, I am ending this vlog. I'm going to start a new one tomorrow. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're new. I love you so much. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.